Hello, everyone. Besides the virus, let's talk about something else. Maryland's Second Amendment. 5 counties are sanctuaries: Cecil, Carroll, let me think about the other one. Cecil, Carroll, Calvert, Hartford, and Allegheny. Here's the issue. Maryland Democrats that live in central Maryland, they know they're not going to lose their power anytime soon. Numbers-wise, next to impossible. But here's the issue. What they don't realize what they're doing is now they have 2 parts of their state. I live on the Eastern Shore. It is very deeply conservative, much like Western Maryland is very conservative as well. Here's the issue. Maryland Democrats don't seem to care or realize about their minority group, which is the Republican base here in Maryland. They don't care about Western Maryland. They don't even consider them. They don't even talk about them most of the time. The only time they care about Western Maryland is when it's making money for them. Because people, they have to go to Garrett County and they go to the ski resort over there. Which is true. Western Maryland would like to join West Virginia or become its own state. That would make more sense becoming their own state. Now, on the Eastern Shore, it's always been historically secessionist, meaning it's always wanted to leave its parent state and either join Delaware or making its own state, or joining Virginia, Delaware, and becoming its own peninsular state. Here's the issue that Maryland has. 2 parts of your state don't like you. That's not the issue. But, on a geographical term, both areas are politically different than the rest parts of the state. Now, St. Mary's and Calvert counties, they are more conservative. So is Hartford County. Now, when you add up these counties, you have 5 in the west, plus Hartford, so that's 6, plus St. Mary's, plus Calvert, plus the 9 on the Eastern Shore. You have roughly 16 or 17 jurisdictions that hate you at this point. And the gun laws are not helping. Because by what Maryland passed, in order for you to register your firearm, you have to pay over a $300 fee, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's called a tyrannical government. Many Marylanders who live in these jurisdictions, the Eastern Shore, Western Maryland, they feel like they've been alienated by their parent state, one that they deem to be tyrannical. Now, considering what's been put on the books, most of these areas, if not all these areas I've talked about, are thinking about becoming Second Amendment sanctuary. But now it's gone a little bit deeper. Now you have your swing counties like Frederick, portions of Baltimore County that are trying to get it passed, Howard, even Charles, which is an all-Democratic council, and even Anne Arundel, which holds Annapolis its state capital. These areas are considering such an idea. It only takes 1 or 2 Democrats to join their Republican counterparts, unless you're in Charles. But knowing that, Maryland legislators in PG County, which is Prince George's, Montgomery County, and Baltimore City, which all 3 of these areas hold 1/3 of Maryland's population, or just over 1/3, they have alienated the rest of the state. They control the rest of the state. But now, you're starting to see people that aren't happy with their government. The county governments here say, screw you, Annapolis, stop screwing around with our watermen, which is true. They've alienated the watermen of all people. Good job. But they're not happy either. They're saying, look, Annapolis, our people are coming to us worried about their rights, and you're trying to infringe on these rights. Are you stupid? And now this could be, now people are going to say, well, Maryland's never going to become Second Amendment sanctuary. Oh, well, most of Maryland's blue anyway. Actually, no, it's not. Majority of the counties are actually red. It's just central Maryland, which is more heavily populated, and the DC suburbs are actually heavily leaning solidly blue. Now, with that being said, there's a rift. Central Maryland's blue, western and the eastern parts of your state are red. This creates a conflict. Culturally, these areas are different than Central Maryland. Therefore, these areas feel like they have a right to leave, and because of what's passed in Annapolis, most of which has been deemed unconstitutional, by the way, these areas are now starting to come out and go, look, screw you, we're going to become a Second Amendment sanctuary, which this has gotten rolling over the past few weeks. So, I'm John Santos. I'll let you know if anything else pops off, but I'm signing off for this morning. But later on, after 10 a.m., I will be making a Maryland coronavirus update. Signing off. Keep rocking on.